coding is something that like recently I've really begun to just hate. Like I honestly don't know why I'm putting myself through so much just pain in general, just so much pain and challenges, especially as a hobbyist and not getting paid for it. But then on the other hand, I do really love the sense of progression I'm getting as I'm doing all these different projects and getting better at it. And I do like the challenge, that's also good. But also I think there's something really cool about being able to turn a bunch of 0, 1s and brackets and just APIs or whatever, turn that into amazing experiences. So maybe it's worth it. Anyway, I'm pretty much ending my time at university now, and in last year, you know, usually you have your dissertation with like 10k words, but instead we're doing a creative entrepreneurial project. While that sounds fancy, all it really is some kind of computing product that we can make money from. They just want us to be like startups and shit like that, and so they can claim that they taught us, which would be fair. So I was in a rut for ideas for a long while, so I literally just picked one of the ideas that came on the list, and one of them was virtual vending machine, which I was like, what does that mean? Earlier that day I came across THREE.JS, which is this really amazing graphics JavaScript library, and you can do some cool things with it. So I decided if I put those two together, I'm sure I could come up with something. The idea I'm running with now is this little e-commerce platform, basically just trying to get people to sell and buy stuff through a virtual vending machine. And at least since January, this virtual vending machine project has been torturing me, or it would have been if I wasn't the fucking GOAT for real. For 2 months in, I feel like I'm pretty damn good. As much as I want to say that I've been coding since I was a little Deon, honestly nothing I've put out before uni was really anything. Like I've dabbled in Java and obviously been doing pretty good in Unreal Engine recently, but I haven't really had anything I could call a portfolio, not until university. Anyway, so far I've been using React and Next.js for this type of stuff, as well as other libraries. Right now I'm still just working on allowing users to make their own stores, edit their own products, and put that in the vending machine so other people can see it. We have a presentation in a few days, and I'm trying to get the minimum viable product done so I can just chill for a bit. I'm not even sure if people even like React. Like I see all these coding videos and it seems like they hate React, which some of the reasons I kind of get, but damn, when people say JavaScript is a joke programming language, at first I was like, what are you talking about? I get it now. I get it. So anyway, around December I had this one module called Mobile and Web Technologies, which was basically just about making web app, and I used React then just to kind of get my feet wet and figure out how it works. And yeah, I basically made this little short energy tool bill paying app. I don't know what you call it, but it was actually kind of fun. It was responsive and I really fought with the design of it. Like I'm really proud of this one. The thing that's kind of been helping me go forward in these programming projects I've been doing recently is stop watching tutorials. If you've ever tried to get into React, you probably see those 4-hour long tutorials, and it's like make an e-commerce store, make a Netflix clone. I personally, my advice, don't watch those. You're not gonna learn anything. I've talked to like friends, everything like that, and it just seems to trip people up because it goes here teaching you this much while your brain can only take in this much. So skip it. You're not gonna learn anything from it. Personally, using documentation and those blogs that tell you how to do certain things, they've gone so much further for me. Just before doing this project, I did have to play around with THREE.js a little bit just to see what the limitations of the graphics were and what kind of creative shit I could come up with, and I came up with this site which I really like. But anyway, it helped me just get comfortable. Thanks to the experience from the other module, doing this was honestly light work. So if you're in uni and you kind of have this big project coming up, I recommend doing just smaller tasks just to get comfortable with it. But this week I have been kind of struggling a bit because this one is more new territory for me, just trying to get people to be able to upload images and receive those images back for things like profile pictures. It was a bit stressful for like 2 days because I had to try like 20 different methods and combinations and libraries, and honestly 2 ended up working, but it was long. When coding gets stressful like that, there's honestly nothing better than taking a break or just going to sleep. You know, you got to break things up with hobbies to take your mind off. So recently I've been recording a lot of guitar covers and getting into music production, a lot of stuff like that. But even the hobbies themselves are becoming a bit stressful because I've realized I want to be really good at everything. Even though I'm doing it for fun, I expect my skill level to be here you know, when I'm just here. Like, I really want to get a lot faster at guitar and be on my rockstar shit ASAP. Right now, I'm just realizing it's a progress thing and I need to give myself time to grow. Of course, lectures are still a thing and I honestly try not to go. My attendance is horrible. They're mostly boring and I'm not really listening, but it is a good opportunity to do work while you pretend to listen to the lecturer. Also, it turns out I'm a decent way ahead. Like, I looked around with a couple of my friends' projects and everything, and yeah, I'm doing good, especially when it comes to design. Like, I know that's my expertise, but like, I am damn good. Apart from that, this week I've just been trying to update my stream theme. I haven't been streaming a lot recently because after I got back from London, my computer was still crashing, especially when I'm working on my game. Turns out I needed to underclock my GPU a little bit, and so far that seems to have been helping, but I haven't really tried it on stream. And you know what? It's a new year. Might as well have a new stream theme. So let's rip off Persona again. Just to like round up, I feel like this year has got to be a year of growth for me. As cringy as that sounds, because every year should be a year of growth. But I feel like a big part of my life is just improving my power level on some Goku Dragon Ball type shit. But instead of like fighting people, I'm just learning new skills. Even if they're like useless or I don't really plan on doing anything with them, I just like doing it. Working on this virtual vending machine, I feel like I'm learning how to learn and learning a lot more effectively. You know, this whole year I feel like I'm doing shit and doing that shit a lot better. I'ma stay humble and leave y'all with this, but my own potential amazes me. Peace.